Boruto is about to gain everything back and Kawaki can do nothing about it. There is a massive hint in the very first episode which explains Kawaki's rage on the shinobi world. And with the reveal of the recent developments, it seems like the revolt of Kawaki has something to do with reality shifting. So could it be that Omnipotence has been reversed in this scene? And if yes, then what major plot twist awaits the story? Let's find out. Imagine a life as Kawaki, the protagonist who stole the life of the protagonist and became the most prominent figure of the verse. The son of the 7th Hokage who's admired by the whole shinobi world. Why would someone neglect a life like that by betraying his village and the system? The same mystery revolves around Kawaki, who seems to be completely normal with his new life in the first chapter of the time skip, yet he will somehow end up in a Jigen-inspired outfit very soon. Why would someone break the spoon that feeds him, especially in case of Kawaki, who has been through a lot of struggles and hardships? Even though Omnipotence granted him his dream life, he still chose to destroy everything and start a revolution. He's about to return to the path that Jigen had chosen for him, but is he actually the most ungrateful character in the history of Naruto, or is there a major plot twist on its way that will explain everything? No one could expect the lives of Boruto and Kawaki to switch up, making everything immensely hard for the protagonist. But by looking at the prologue scene, it seems like Boruto was somehow successful in reversing Omnipotence, and there are a few hints which indicate the same. First and foremost, Kawaki was shown to respect the shinobi system as well as Shikamaru in the very first chapter of Two Blue Vortex. The way he told the citizens to seek help from the shinobis shows his loyalty and faith in the regime. The Kawaki from the future is completely different, and the change that he underwent can't be an overnight thing. It has to be something drastic and breathtaking that would completely change the course of the story for the second time. The reason I believe Omnipotence has been reversed is because of Kawaki's reaction from the very first scene. His counterpart tells him that he didn't expect him to go this far, and if we add the theoretical context to this statement, he's telling him that he didn't expect him to cross the line after the reversal of Shinjutsu. Kawaki ignores what Boruto said and tells him that he's about to send him to the same place where he sent Naruto. Now that we know this place is the Daikokuten dimension, it's pretty strange that he doesn't want to kill Boruto anymore. And this is where things get interesting. Kawaki wanted Boruto to be an outsider so that he could kill him and keep Naruto safe. However, after getting his wish granted, he has now changed his mind on killing Boruto. It doesn't make sense for someone like Kawaki, who literally crossed his limits by popularizing Boruto as the killer of the 7th Hokage. He made his life a living hell just to give up on murdering him at the end. There is definitely something fishy here. So what could it be? Well, it's either the demise of Momoshiki or Boruto proving himself to have control over him, which caused a change of heart in Kawaki. It could even be that he wants his whole family intact in the timeless realm, and that's why he wants to seal Boruto as well. Coming back to the reason behind destroying the Leaf Village and going too far, I think the reversal of Omnipotence humiliated him to a degree that he couldn't take it anymore. The insults and disgrace that he was destined to face, along with the realization that sparked in everyone's mind about him, completely shattered his self-esteem and ego. When he lost everything that some miracle had granted him, he couldn't even ask Aida to do anything about it, cause she doesn't seem interested in him as of the latest chapter. She knows what kind of monster he can become, and maybe she has already switched sides due to her disinterest in Kawaki. These circumstances affected the Kama warrior so bad that he decided to bring a revolution by destroying the whole shinobi world. The Otsutsuki powers on his palm made him capable of doing something like that, which also explains why he flexed his Kama in this scene. It symbolizes the possession of the Otsutsuki prowess, which made him capable of attaining such feats. So now that we know it's most likely the turnaround of the divine wish, which degraded Kawaki so much that he became a destroyer, what possibly could have reversed the Omnipotence in the story? And is that even possible, considering what Momoshiki said about this Shinjutsu of Shinjutsus? Before understanding how it might be Boruto himself who will reverse the effects of the divine spell, let's figure out what Aida thinks is a better alternative to the Omnipotence reversal. In chapter 1 of Two Blue Vortex, she mentioned it's better to rewrite different memories into everyone, but there is risk in that too. So what does she mean? I think Aida can manipulate the memories of everyone again, but instead of reversing their viewpoints on Boruto and Kawaki, she would inject new memories into them that are in favor of Boruto. The reason she thinks reversal is impossible might be because it will make everything way too confusing and she needs to be precise while making her divine wish. Kawaki's desire was straightforward, which led to him switching places with Boruto. However, in order for the vice versa to happen, she will need to be certain about what she is wishing for, otherwise she would mess things up. The way she said there is risk in rewriting different memories too, it's pretty obvious that the reversal is not out of risk as well. So could this scheme of inserting different memories into people actually work? Well, by programming everyone's minds in favor of Boruto could lead to a lot of inconsistency. Maybe the risk she's referring to is the possibility of a split among people over their viewpoint of the Kama brothers. Aida's actions also indicate that she won't try to bring things back to normal because of the humongous risk factor. This means it's someone other than her who has reversed omnipotence in the prologue scene. If we look at all the hints that Toneri has dropped about Boruto's future, something interesting seems to unveil. He's putting a lot of positive emphasis on Boruto's fate and future, which is pretty odd considering the pessimistic prophecies of Momoshiki. However, there is one point in the anime when Toneri mentioned Boruto going against his own destiny. He even mentioned a bitter end that Boruto will soon reach after dealing with the burden of his bad luck. This rivalry of destiny is probably a reference to reality shifting, as Boruto is currently facing his own fate, which is rejoiced by Kawaki. It also needs to be noted that the struggles of Boruto will not have a happy ending, so whether it's a reference to the fight or the outcome of the fight is debatable. However, what Toneri said about the Jogen might be the key to solving the puzzle of Boruto's fate. He mentioned the Jogen will guide him and he will shoulder the fate of the world by dispelling the darkness. If we think about it, the destiny of everyone on the planet was completely changed when Aida used the power of omnipotence. So Boruto taking on the fate of everyone on the planet could also refer to him changing everyone's fate. The darkness here could symbolize the chaos that Kawaki is gonna bring in the future. And the shape of the divine eyes also hint at the same. The Senringan looks like a crescent and the Jogen symbolizes a full moon. The crescent moon goes through the phases of waxing and waning before becoming a full moon. So maybe the journey of Boruto where he will go through many phases just like the moon, only to bring everything back to normal, explains the Jogen prophecy. So Kawaki going mad by the unfair advantage of Boruto in the game of luck explains a lot of things about their conflict. He decides to misuse his power in polarizing the system that's beloved to his counterpart after losing the game of luck. Going back to the statement of Toneri, could the bitter end refer to the Kawaki fight or something else? It could be that it's referring to the fact that Boruto cannot reverse the damage that's done by Kawaki's outrage, unlike reality shifting. He might completely fail his mission of reverting Kawaki, even after trying so hard to stop the conflict from extending. The only way for Boruto to have a better end is by unlocking a power to reverse time. In this way, he could go back to the time when Kawaki was about to start off the revolution in order to stop him from taking things too far. Momoshiki's power of time stoppage and Kagemasa's evil eye manipulating time hint at Boruto unlocking such power. It would act as the ultimate resolve to his distorted destiny, settling the dispute between their vortex of fate. Speaking of the vortex of fate, did you know that Boruto had apparently foreseen Kawaki slashing Goat's eye? This panel of chapter 75 has not been retconned and could soon reappear as a flashback in Two Blue Vortex. Not only that, the Shinjutsus that Kishimoto has chosen for him are totally insane as well. Check out these videos to find out more about them and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stuff. I will see you next time.